Hello, Dolly here. My mama told me that some kids would like to hear me read my book. So here goes. Pawsibly The Best Medicine by Amy Sherwood and Dolly Pawton. Hope you enjoy it. Hello, my name is Dolly. I live in Maine with my family. I'm what my mom calls a Labrador Retriever. I like playing fetch, so I guess that makes sense. But I don't know what a Labrador is, or why I would want to retrieve it. My sister's name is Coco. She has brown fur just like a chocolate bar. She had chocolate once. It was sweet and tasted really good, but made her tummy ache afterwards. My brother has yellow fur, like the sun, and that is why we call him Sunny. My fur is black as coal, just like my mother, but I guess coal isn't a very pretty name. I love to run around and play with my brother and sister. Sunny is the loudest of all, always barking. Coco's a little shy, but she's really fun too. Mother was always trying to keep us quiet when the people were around, but most of the time we would run off and play. One day, after our people left for work, Mother sat us all down and asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" "I want to be a hunting dog," barked Sunny. "I want to be a champion show dog," said Coco, "so I can look pretty every day." "What do you want to be, Dolly?" asked Mother. "I want to be a service dog," explained Dolly, "so I can help people." "That is a very important job," said Mother. "First you have to learn to be a good dog. Then you have to learn to be a service dog. When you are a service dog, you will be given a person to take care of. They will need extra help, and you will be their little helper. I wanted to learn to be a good dog, but I didn't know what kind of things a good dog did. I run through the field to find Sunny. He was chasing a butterfly, but it got away. "How can I be a good dog?" I asked. Sunny replied, "You could bark and talk to all the animals, especially the frogs." So I ran off and caught a frog. It was slimy, so I dropped it. I barked at the frog as he hopped away. Mother came around the corner yelling, "What is going on? Who is making all that noise?" I looked up at her with my sad puppy dog eyes and said, "I'm sorry, Mother. I was just trying to be a good dog." Mother told me that good dogs should be quiet and not bark unless there was a problem. Sadly, I walked away looking for my sister Coco. There she was, hiding from behind the chair in the kitchen. "Why are you hiding, Coco?" I asked. Coco whispered quietly, "I peed, and I don't want Mother to find me." Mother, now I know that barking and peeing on the floor is not being a good dog. I will learn to sit quietly and go to the door if I need to go to the bathroom. Thank you, Mother, for teaching me what it's like to be a good dog. When you find a person for me, I will do my best to try and be a good dog. I love you, Mother. A few days later, Mother told me, "I found the perfect person for you. Her name is Amy. She uses a wheelchair to get around. Amy needs you, Dolly, to be her service dog." It was the day for Amy to pick me up. Mother said, "This is a happy, sad day for me. Today is the day that we must say goodbye." Mother kissed me on my head and said, "I'm very proud of you, Dolly. Now hurry along and meet your person." Being a service dog seemed like a hard job, but I was up for the challenge. So I hopped into the car. Okay, well, Amy picked me up and put me in the car because I was still too little to get in the car on my own. Someday I would be big enough. As I drove away with Amy, I saw Mother waving goodbye and saying, "I love you, Dolly. Don't forget to be a good dog." When I got home with Amy, my new owner, I realized there was so much to learn. First, I wore my service dog and training vest, and that meant time to work. Whenever my vest came off, it meant time to be a puppy and just play. Work was all done for the day. Learning to be a service dog was like kindergarten, but for puppies. I was a quick learner. I soon became bored and wanted to learn more. I'm not sure if I liked the feeling of the vest, but it didn't take me long to realize that the vest meant I am working and I get to go everywhere with Amy. The vest also tells people that I am at work and I cannot play. It is fun to learn to communicate with Amy. She gives me treats when I focus on her. Sometimes I pretend I don't know what she wants me to do, so I can get more treats. I learn to back up so I can get out of the way without needing to turn the wheelchair around. I have been learning to push a button. I know that I've done the task correctly because Amy pats my head and gives me a treat. I've learned to pay the cashier by using a credit card and return the card and receipt to Amy. I've learned to retrieve things for Amy when she needs them, like pens, items at the store, and even her car keys. By picking these items up for Amy, it keeps her safe because that is my job. Even the learning I do can be fun. For example, Amy brought me to the arcade so I could learn new tasks by playing games. I'm a great comfort to Amy when she's in the hospital. The nurses all love me. As a service dog, I've learned to walk slow. I've also learned to pull the wheelchair when Amy gives me a signal to go. Soon I learned to open doors with automatic buttons, thanks to the special button that I've been practicing with. I love it when I push the button correctly because the door opens and Amy gives me a treat. Being able to greet people and other dogs when I'm not at work is very important. I can't jump up on people or dogs like some dogs do, but I am still a very friendly dog. Alerting people if Amy is ill or in trouble is part of my job and makes it safe for Amy. So I bark and nuzzle people until they pay attention to the problem. Amy told me that she needed to go get some wood and glue at the hardware store. I can't wait because this is my favorite place. I love to pretend that I'm going to drive the forklift. Being a service dog is great. I'm allowed to go so many fun places that other dogs are not. I soon learned not all dogs behave the way I did. Learning to sit quietly and remain calm, even in the loudest places, is important in my training. One time, Amy took me to meet a scary dinosaur. I wasn't afraid because I knew Amy wouldn't let anything bad happen to me because she loves me. Mother would be very proud that I have become a good dog. The best part of all is that I am loved and have become the greatest service dog for Amy. The end. I hope you enjoyed my book and keep up the reading. Don't forget to try and be good. Bye, friends.